What does Hungarian sound like to foreigners? Well, imagine a language that feels like it's been plucked out of Middle Earth. It's not just unique, it's borderline alien. Most Europeans expect some sense of familiarity, but Hungarian delivers none of that. For starters, Hungarian is not remotely related to most European languages. It belongs to the Finno-Ugric family, which includes Finnish and Estonian. But guess what? Even Finns and Estonians scratch their heads when they hear it. It's that distinctive. The first thing you notice? The rhythm. Hungarian has this bouncy, melodic flow, but also a bluntness to how certain words end. It can sound musical, but with abrupt punctuation, like a symphony that keeps hitting you with drum beats out of nowhere. Then there's the vowel harmony. Hungarian vowels dance in pairs, either bright and cheery or dark and brooding. Words are contorted to maintain harmony, creating this oddly satisfying symmetry. To outsiders, it sounds deliberate, almost poetic, but also dizzyingly complex. Imagine someone asking for directions in Hungarian. You wouldn't just hear a series of syllables. Instead, it's a barrage of sounds like s, gai, tai, and the infamous u, which sounds like a mix between a whistle and a yawn. Pure chaos to an untrained ear. The letters that trip people up the most? Probably S, which is just S, and S, which is actually sh in English. It's the equivalent of swapping out your kitchen utensils and expecting dinner to turn out the same. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. And just when you think you've caught on to a pattern, Hungarian throws in compound words the length of an IKEA receipt. Words like meg zenség telenít hetetlen szégeskedése itekért exist. That's not a word, it's an endurance test for your tongue. To many, Hungarian sounds both ancient and futuristic at the same time. Some compare the phonetics to Japanese due to its vowel-consonant balance, while others feel it resembles Finnish, but with more mischief. It's a Rorschach test of a language. Want to know the irony? Hungarians are incredibly proud of how unique their language is, but it's often labeled one of the hardest to learn. Imagine owning a Ferrari in a world where nobody knows how to drive stick. That's the Hungarian language. Let's talk grammar. There are 18 cases, not 3, not 5, 18. To foreigners, it sounds like someone just stretching sentences out unnecessarily. But to a Hungarian, it's structure and logic. To outsiders, it's baffling. To them, it's art. Foreigners sometimes say Hungarian sounds like a puzzle falling down a staircase. But spend time with it, and suddenly that puzzle starts to assemble itself mid-air. There's a strange symmetry you'd never expect from the outside. If you visit Budapest and hear locals speak, you'll notice their language doesn't blend into the urban noise. It stands out. It's sharp. It's unapologetic. And frankly, that's what makes Hungarian so intriguing. It's a code that refuses to be cracked too easily. So what does Hungarian sound like to foreigners? It sounds like a language that's never tried to fit in. And that's exactly its charm. You're not hearing just a language. You're hearing history, pride, and identity in every single syllable.